So Paul, we had a weekend off since we played Friday night. Was it a good weekend for you? A bit easier having no football to play or look at?
Yeah, I wouldn't say easy when you've got two young kids running around, but it was nice to spend some time with the family and watch Jeff Stelling on a Saturday afternoon, which I haven't done for a while, and the scores come in. But it's always better after a win, and it was nice to get back to winning ways on Friday night.
To get 4 goals against Skelmersdale as well, was that quite a good confidence boost for the lads?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely to score goals and to score 4 and possibly should have had a few more. Some really good opportunities, especially towards the end of the game, was really pleasing. A little bit disappointing to concede, but fair play to them. I think they turned up and there was part of the game where they give us a good game.
And also a good moment for Calvin Miller to get his first goal for the club. You hoping he can kick on now from that?
Yeah, hope so, definitely. Great start within the first minute, getting into that area where we keep on at the wide players have become centre forwards when the ball's coming in from the opposite side. So yeah, he found himself in a good area and finished it well.
With no football at the weekend, obviously it's an extra day of recovery for the players. Does that make a difference when you've got a game on a Tuesday?
I think any extra day of recovery at the minute is good, and I think it helps today. We can do a little bit more in training, obviously not too much because of the game tomorrow, but there's a few things we can look at and work on, whereas with the Saturday game it obviously gives you that well, not 24 hours, but that day less to recover. So yeah, it gives us an opportunity this morning.
So in the Papa John's Trophy next, it's against Hull City. We've taken 4 points so far in the competition, and a League One side, we don't know what lineup they're going to put out, but it's going to be a good test playing against sides which are in high divisions, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. They'll have some good youngsters coming through. They've only had one game in the competition themselves against Leicester, which they lost, but played well enough on the night. We've watched that game, and yeah, it is going to be difficult to know what side they're going to play. But we know there'll be a team that will succumb. They'll be full of energy. They'll want to play good football, similar to the Leicester game, and we have to match that. And we'll be looking for a similar, if not identical, performance because the lads were excellent on the night against Leicester.
And if we were to get through to the knockout stages, it's no matter what competition it is, it's always good to build momentum, and getting into knockout stages will do that, won't it? Yeah,
well, I really like this competition. I've managed to play in 2 finals myself, and I won it with Carlisle, so I'm quite fond of it. It's one of the best memories, if not the best memory I had from my playing career, because I won a trophy through it. So I think once you get to the knockout stage, if you can get there, again, it's another avenue to get to Wembley and what is another big final, and there's lots of big teams in there, whether it be 23s or otherwise. So I think every game you want to win, and certainly that'll be no different tomorrow night.
And finally, it's the FA Cup draw tonight, which is happening at Harrogate. Yeah. Is there a side which you fancy having and taking on?
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because I think the ambition of the club is to get to the 3rd round when the real big boys come in, but then if you do manage to get to the 3rd round, wherever it is, do you want one of the big ones, or do you want to go as far as, or try to go as far as you can? Because obviously that will make life more difficult. But we need to get through the 2nd round first, and I think we'll take whoever, as long as we can get that home draw. We feel we're strong at home, and I think without picking teams, that's the avenue we'd like to go down. But yeah, so we'll just see what happens tonight at the ground, which is going to be exciting as well.